Gentlemen, I am sorry for the lateness. I had to take care of some business. We all did. The FTW management. We are so sorry for this lateness. But guys, I'm going to bring on some special guests. We have one man from EWA that surprised us last night during the main event. And now he's here for the whole thing this time. Ladies and gentlemen, the head of security of EWA, and also Killer D's color commentator, Mr. Charlie Meltzer. Charlie, welcome to the show.
Thanks, man.
Well, happy to have you here. It's great to have you. Also, I'm going to bring on my next guest. Oh, my next guest is right there. No, I'm just joking. I've been All-Pro champion for 25 days. But let me bring on my next guest. Ladies and gentlemen, she is your Ignition GM, Alec Valencia. Alec, welcome to the show. How you doing? As you see, I'm still your All-Pro champion.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, not many people have been as champion this long, and I plan on being champion till next year.
I can't wait to see that. Also, hi, Char.
Hey, Alec. Thanks for trying to get me to sober up for the show tonight.
But guys, before we get to night two, night one last night. Whoa! Iron freaking Bison.
Of all people, we were expecting Casey to walk out as champion again, or even Brooks, but Iron Bison?
Mm-hmm.
I had lunch with my uncle, Dave Meltzer, today here in New Orleans. He's actually in the audience right now.
Yes, I do see him here. He is front row.
Yep. You're welcome, Unc. But anyhow, he was surprised about the show. He said every athlete that competed last night deserved their spot. Even the new guy, Jack Steele. He says he sees big things for FTW.
Yeah, I see big things with Jack Steele myself. Tough loss from him last night. Sorry he did not win. I'm sorry he did not win his match. I know he got screwed up by brackets, but guys, let's get to the action here at night two. Wrestle Madness live from the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans, Louisiana. And we're going to start off this first match. It is a singles match. It's Eric Molyneux versus Robbie Cutthroat.
Oh.
Now, Robbie Cutthroat, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but he's been in a tear lately.
He has.
And I got to say that he has been making promise to his word on who he is and what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, let's get to the action here. Let's get this going. As we hear Eric Molyneux' music has hit. And we see him making his way out of from the curtain down to the ramp, terrorizing kids in the front row on the way to the ring. What kind of man is this guy?
They don't deserve that. Stop it. They do not deserve that. Stop it.
I want to go kick his ass, but I know Robbie's going to do it for us.
You have to sit right here, Meltzer.
Yes, baby dear.
As we got Tommy Dyer said, how did Bison get inserted in the main event? He's been here for a cup of coffee. Conspiracy. Listen, Mr. Dyer, why don't you focus on what match you're having and not focus on the fact that Casey Moran is no longer world champion? Oops.
Also, Dyer, please continue with your math lessons. I ended up coming across the locker room when you were doing it. Those was hilarious. About as good as the Steiner one I watched when I was a kid.
What? Guys, here comes Robbie Cutthroat.
That made my head hurt.
Robbie Cutthroat comes down the ramp and gets in the ring with nothing but focus on his posture as he is in for a hell of a fight. Ref rings the bell and Robbie sizes up Eric. Robbie and Eric go for a collar and elbow tie-up, but Eric throws him to a clear across the ring with his strength. Oh! And we see people here saying, what up, guys? I don't know who the people are, but what up, whoever that is. But
that would be Brian Bludger.
Right, yeah, right. Robbie knows he will have to use his speed against the power in this match.
Mm-hmm.
And what a day. My cousin left his room.
You get the best here in New Orleans, that's for sure.
That's true. He got some good shit. I don't know what he calls it tumbleweed. Tumbleweed.
Ooh.
My guys, let's get back to the action here. Robbie knows he has to use his speed against the power of Eric. These two men go for another collar and elbow tie-up, but Robbie ducks under the tie-up and kicks the leg of Eric. He swept the leg. You know?
There's
they go for another tie-up, and Robbie kicks the opposite leg of Eric. Oh! Eric screams in frustration and punches the corner turnbuckle. They go for a third tie-up, but this time Eric was waiting for Robbie and grabs the back of Robbie's head and slams it into the mat.
Ouch. Robbie bounced with that slam.
Ouch. Ouch indeed. Eric is just being blatantly disrespectful by slapping the back of Robbie's head at this point. Eric picks up Robbie's and throws him back first into the corner. Eric goes for an overhand shot, but Robbie is able to duck under, and Robbie is throwing shots to the face and body of Eric, but Eric grabs the head of Robbie and throws him back first into the corner again, and goes for another strike where Robbie ducks under once again, and Robbie is throwing shots again. Robbie came up this match fired up, but Eric grabs the face of Robbie and delivers a nasty headbutt that forces Cutthroat to fall to the mat. Cutthroat is down. Cutthroat is down.
Wow.
Eric picks up Robbie and takes him off to the ropes and whips him off. Eric throws a wild close at Robbie, ducks under, and Robbie comes back off the ropes and lands a beautiful hurricanrana. Eric quickly goes back to his feet, and Robbie goes for a kick to the gut, and Eric catches the foot. Robbie turns around to land a spinning heel kick to the bigger man. Cutthroat goes for the pin. 1, 2, no! Kick out. Cutthroat for the armbar in the middle of the ring before Eric taps out. He rolls on the top of Robbie to lift him up and lands a pile driver. Robbie slowly staggers to the corner where Eric wastes no time, hits the leg bust splash, follows up with the return of the Outworld pile driver. Eric goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And we have a winner. Your winner of the first match is Eric Mullenix over Robbie Cutthroat.
How?
I don't know.
Wow. That's
All I gotta say is my catchphrase, apparently. Damn.
Yeah, absolutely. Indeed. No, damn is right. But guys, let's get to match number 2. And match number 2 is a singles match. It is Billy Gore versus Brian Bulger.
Ooh.
Yep. We see Billy Gore. We see Billy Gore. And guys, in the stands before Billy Gore, in the stands as well as Voorhees. Voorhees is here.
Oh.
What an impressive victory Voorhees had. Voorhees didn't get the win in that battle royal, but he was impressive.
He came close.
Yeah.
He did come close, no doubt about that. Now out comes Brian Bulger. Ref calls for the bell, and Bulger goes straight after Billy with shots, followed by elbows that drives Billy back into the corner. Bulger delivers a nasty chop to the chest of Billy that echoes the entire arena. Damn! Ooh-wee! I heard that from the gorilla position where my All-Pro Championship is sitting behind me.
I felt that.
We're all in the gorilla position because we don't trust these superstars to not use our commentary desk as a weapon.
I guess so. I guess so. I guess someone wants bloodshed and pain. Pain, bloodshed, and destruction. That's what they want to see tonight, I guess. So Bulger whips off Billy to the opposite corner, and Bulger comes back with a nasty flying elbow that forces Billy to stagger to the middle of the ring. Bulger hits the ropes, comes back with the big boot to the face of Billy. Bulger goes for a kick cover. 1, no, 1.5.
Wow.
Oh, I know. Billy
Gore.
Go ahead.
Not many people can take a big boot like that and kick out at 1.
No, you're absolutely right indeed. Bulger grabs Billy by the shoulder blade and is now applying pressure to Billy, but Gore is able to get back to his feet and goes and hits the ropes, but comes back where Bryan drops him with the back body drop.
Ouch.
Oh,
Bryan picks up Gore and performs a wrist lock swinging kick to the face of Gore that sends him flying to the ropes. Bryan comes back and clotheslines Gore out of the ring. Bryan then goes outside and grabs Billy and throws him shoulder first into the steel steps. Oh, you can hear the noise of the steel steps. Oh, Bryan is now looking for inflict punishment to Billy at this point. Bryan picks up Billy, but Billy cuts off Bryan with a nasty uppercut that makes Bulger go into the ring apron. Billy climbs on the ring apron and grabs Bryan and slams him face first on the turnbuckle outside and proceeds to throw him back into the ring. This match is already intense from the get-go. Billy gets in the ring, grabs the legs of Bryan, goes to slingshot Bryan, and he performs it perfectly, sending Bulger crashing hard face first. Bryan Bulger stumbles backwards where Billy lands a beautiful German suplex. Billy goes for the pin. 1, 2, no! Kick out! Kick out!
how?
Oh! Bryan Bulger kicked out. Billy gets up and goes to pick up Bryan to take him to the ropes and whips him off, but Bryan reverses the whip, and when Billy comes off the ropes, Bryan goes for a close-up, but Billy is able to catch the arm of Bulger and spins around and land a snap DDT. That was beautiful by Billy. Billy goes for a pin. 1, 2, no! Kick out! Kick out! He kicked out. Billy asked the ref, "Is that really a 2 count?" And he signals for the end. But Billy picks up Bryan. Bryan lands a playmaker. Bryan lands a playmaker. Where did that come from? That had to be from Form Instant alone. But Bryan goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Kick out. These two men are giving it everything they have. Bryan picks up Billy and he goes for a Bulger splash. But Billy reverses it, locks in the rear neck and choke in the middle of the ring. Bryan is doing everything he can to reach the ropes, but can't bear the pain, and Bryan taps out. Bryan tapped out. Bryan tapped out. And here is your winner, Billy Gore.
Damn.
If I may, Mr. Cole, I have an update on Brooks. He went into immediate surgery at midnight last night. The surgery was successful, but it was just also described as difficult. He is recovering before starting physical therapy. So he is okay. He's just going to be starting physical therapy.
As Bryan Bulger, by the way, I don't know if you guys heard, but Bryan Bulger, when he was walking up the ramp, he yelled, "Damn." Oh.
That was one hell of a match.
One hell of a match indeed, but he tapped out of the match. But here we go. Let's get to match 3. It's a singles match between Sean Shady McKenzie versus Ray Jax.
Let's go, Shady.
I guess we already see that Charlie Meltzer has it in for Ray Jax. Maybe here in FTW, Mr. Meltzer can face Ray Jax.
I don't compete.
I can set it up.
Again,
I can set it up.
But I got someone in mind that if you do
Charlie,
set it up,
you can represent
replacement.
EWA, of course, and also being head of security. I mean, it would be great for wrestling.
I'll think about it.
All right. But let's get back to the action, guys. As Ray Jax music hits, and he's the first to the ring. He sits in the corner, Raven style. I mean, that's different from Ray Jax. What's going on with him? He's not the same guy.
He's showing a bit of a dark side.
Yep, he begins to wait for the cage to make its way to the ring. Mind you, guys, I think this is a cage match. I don't know. No, on the card, it does say it is a singles match. It's not a cage match. I don't know why there would be a cage.
Well, this is
mean,
Wrestle Madness. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible, indeed. I don't know what the CEO was thinking about when he gave this to me. I think I think it says he begins to wait for Shady to make his way to the ring. That's what it meant to say, not Cage. Shady. I guess that's what it meant as well. Shady to make his way to the ring. Shady McKenzie finally makes his way to the ring. Shady, as he slides in the ring, is met by Rajax as he stand face to face. The two lock up. Shady pushes Rajax back into the corner and reminds him who he is. Rajax comes off the corner and nails Shady with a huge forearm. Rajax quickly goes for a cover. But no, Shady kicked out. Rajax grabs the leg of Shady and locks in a leg bar on Shady. He wrenches it back on the back of the leg, but Shady makes his way to the bottom rope. Shady rolls to the outside to gain his composure. Rajax takes off running, and he goes to dive onto Shady, but Shady moves out of the way, and Rajax goes crashing into the barricade on the outside.
Ooh.
Shady takes advantage of the misstep by Rajax. Shady picks up Rajax and hits a hard Irish whip right into the steel steps on the outside. I mean, we heard those steel steps hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
The steps go flying. Rajax's shoulder goes into the steps. Rajax grabs at his shoulder. Shady picks up Rajax, and he puts Rajax's arm on the steps. He goes on the apron, and he jumps down on his arm. Rajax grabs his right arm again. Shady grabs his arm and puts the arm behind his back, and he nails Rajax with a scoop slam onto the floor on the outside. Rajax has grabbed his arm again. Oh. Oof. Shady smiles and begins to laugh. Shady rolls Rajax back into the ring. Shady goes for the cover. 1, 2, but no! Rajax kicks out at 2.
How?
I don't know, man. But Shady looks on in disbelief. Shady locks on an 8-mile armbar on Rajax.
Ouch.
Rajax looks like he's about to tap out, but no, makes it to the bottom rope. Shady still can't believe the fight that Rajax is putting up. Shady picks up Rajax and he Irish whips him off the ropes. Shady bends down and Rajax kicks him. Ooh. He then nails Shady with the clothesline out of nowhere. Rajax is getting fired up, guys. So watch out. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Boogity, boogity, boogie, as the NASCAR racing would say. As Rajax goes to the crowd behind him, Shady gets back up, and Rajax does a series of clotheslines. Shady gets back up again and nails him with a shoulder tackle. Shady crawls to the corner now. Rajax takes off running and nails a huge forearm to the corner. Rajax goes to the top rope and nails 10 punches that forces Shady to fall to the mat. Rajax climbs and goes for the top rope, and he nails a huge flying elbow to Shady. Rajax goes for the pin, but 1, 2, no! Shady kicked out. I can't believe Shady kicked out of that. Rajax goes to pick up Shady, but Shady rakes the eyes of Rajax, temporarily blinding him. Shady gets back up, and he goes to kick Rajax in the midsection, but Rajax grabs the leg, and he flips him over his back. Rajax then picks up Shady and nails a choke slam to hell on Shady. Rajax is going for the cover, and he gets 1, 2, 3, and here is your winner of the evening, Rajax.
Wow.
Damn. But I did want to let you know, sorry again for interrupting, that I just received a text from Brooks. He is watching night 2 because I was able to give him access to the pay-per-view.
Okay. All right. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I hear you. Well, look, guys, let's get to the next action. This is a triple threat match. Nope. Yeah, no, I don't know what happened to that. This is between Hellblazer, Wicked Sin, and Jackson Smith. We hear the music of Wicked Sin, but he has not come out. Our camera crew, we got to get cameras backstage. We see Jackson Smith officially attacking Wicked Sin in the locker room. Jackson has grabbed Wicked Sin and throws him headfirst into the locker, and he's smashing his head repeatedly. Security, get back there right now. We need security.
Go now.
We need security. Security gets there to see it, and Jackson is unloading on each and every one of them, and he goes back to Wicked Sin and hits a devastating powerbomb, knocking Wicked Sin out. Jackson looks into the camera and warns the rest of the FTW roster that nobody's safe and walks out.
What?
What the hell does this mean for the match?
I don't know.
All right, but let's get to this. Let's get to this next match. It's Negan versus Hobo Joe. First to come out is Hobo Joe. He's making his return to FTW. What better way on the biggest stage of the year?
Yeah.
I mean, it's smart tactics right there.
What a better place to make your return.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not wrong there, Alec. Not at all. But first to come out was Hobo Joe. He makes his return to FTW, and what better way on a big, like I said, biggest stage of the year. Next coming up the Flames surrounding the arena is Negan Al Ghul, leader of the Al Ghul family. He is looking to make quick work of Hobo Joe and establish dominance. Both men are in the ring. Firefighters arrive on standby to turn out to one of these competitors who will be lit on fire. What the hell? Oh, yes, this is an Infernos match.
Oh, shit.
This is an Infernos match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. But we see Hobo Joe make a sadistic smile on his face, and now is one-on-one with Negan. Negan is in the ring. Both men go for a tie-up with Hobo getting the upper hand by putting Negan in a wrist lock. That Hobo transitions to a hammerlock, followed by a standing headlock.
Damn.
Hobo Joe performs a headlock takeover, and each slam makes the Flames explode. It's beginning to get very hot down here. Thank God.
We need to turn the AC on in here.
Thank God I'm in the gorilla position and not out there. And
Yeah,
Miss G, what is an Al Ghul? I don't know. The demented rejects from 2000 that couldn't get into Hot Topic anymore.
I thought they were a Batman character ripoff, to be honest.
I don't know. The Al Ghul is nothing but a pansy wasted space of fucking breath.
I don't know.
But let's get back to the the matchup, this Inferno match. And when is the last time we had an Inferno match here, Alec?
Oh man. Ooh. I gotta think on that one because we don't do those very often.
The last time you had one on here, Alec, you came home with a second-degree sunburn from all that heat they were shooting out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But guys, it's Negan brings Hobo back to his feet while Hobo holds on to the headlock. But Negan lifts Hobo and lands a backdrop to Hobo.
Ooh.
And Negan knows this is an opportunity when Hobo gets up. Negan lands a clothesline from hell. Oh, and look, guys, look who's here. It is Dollface.
Dolly.
Dollface is here.
Hey, Dolly.
Now, but Negan knows he can pin Hobo. He has to get to him into the Flames. Negan lifts up and goes for a skull rider, but Hobo counters it and lands a KO punch. Both men are down now. Who will get the upper hand here? Hobo Joe makes it to his feet, goes in the corner. It looks like he's going for the down home special. Hobo runs and goes for it, but Negan stops him in his tracks and kicks Hobo in the gut. Negan is going for an Angel's Fall, but the lights shut off. And we come back, Nightmare's standing behind him.
Oh,
Negan,
man.
oh shit! He's standing behind Negan. Oh shit! Oh shit! Negan turns around and he's met the face with a fireball in the face. Negan that blinds him, and Hobo follows up with the Dawn Home special that sends Negan into the flames.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
And here is your
Holy
winner, Hobo
shnikes.
Joe. That we need to hurry up. We need to hurry up and get
Medical.
out here.
Go. Get.
I mean, we need to hurry up and get
Go.
the flames taken care of over here. But
Well,
before,
what the hell is Nightmare doing?
I don't know. I have no clue. He should worry about his match tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but while the EMTs and everybody else takes care of the flames and all this stuff in the ring, Alec, why don't you take care of our sponsor shout out?
Of course. So, of course, we have the same sponsors as we had last night. First up, we have, of all things, Pornhub, where it's not considered cheating on your significant other. I would disagree, but that is me. We also have Burger King, where it's guaranteed to find your queen. Then we have Taco Bell, where you can get your tacos without having to cross the border. Then we have Viagra, just because. Then we have Monster Energy, where you can find your inner demon. Then we have Bang Energy, where you can get your bang on, which is, they did send us some too. And that's a rat, I believe, Ariat. Boots, where you can find the perfect size for you and your girl. Then we have Pepto-Bismol, where you can use it after you've had your Taco Bell, because we know where that Taco Bell is going to put you. Then we have Love Shack, where you can get all of your pleasurable needs. And finally, or during, while you're at the Love Shack, after you've taken the Viagra.
And then we got Everclear.
And last up, we have Everclear, where you can forget what you did the night before.
And we are back. We are back from our sponsors. And guys, as the camera is panning to Legion's locker room, and it shows Legion violently striking a punching bag with kicks and elbows. He usually meditates before a match, so this is a different mindset. And I think Letta has just told Legion, I do think it's time. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but we know Legion has a match tonight in a triple threat against Nightmare and Cerubai.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw
our main
earlier
event
today.
Now I'm given word that is no longer a Hell in a Cell match. I got word from the CEO in an email stating that in tonight's results, it is now a triple threat match. Alec, did you get that same email?
I did. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. So tonight, I do apologize for the occasion. We were supposed to have a Hell in a Cell, but it's going to be a regular triple threat.
Well, I did see Cerubai earlier today, and I'm not honestly liking what I saw. What's going through his head right now. It kind of disturbs me.
It kind of disturbs me indeed, no doubt about that. But guys, let's get to this next
He's
matchup.
a disturbing person.
Let's get to this next matchup. It is a regular singles match. Johnny Rotten versus the returning, coming out of retirement, doing a retirement tour, Mr. Go Fuck Yourself, Frank Lee. Mr.
Yes.
Mr. I don't give a fuck, Frank Lee. My apologies, I got it wrong. But guess what? Derek Cole is still All-Pro champion for
You don't give a
25
fuck.
days.
26 days now.
Actually, yes, it is now 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, I'm over here right now. So, yes, 25 days on the East Coast. Congratulations on that.
Yes.
The CEO couldn't run a bath, let alone a pay-per-view. So, changing things, that's how you lose viewers. Mr. Dyer, that's not how you lose viewers. It's just accident. Things happen where you have to change things up. So, if you don't know how to change things up and make it interesting, guess what? You can still get viewers. But both men
enter don't have
the
to
ring.
Teletubby tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have to deal with Teletubby tonight. He's stoned somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where he is. But both men enter the ring, and the bell rings. Frank charges, but Rotten quickly hits an arm drag, followed by a hip toss, then a drop kick.
Damn!
Wow.
Oh, shouldn't he go? Nightmare just said, shouldn't you focus on your match there, Teletubby? Oh, and no, I went all night without that light. Aha, you're not there. Then you're. Oh shit.
There's...
Derek?
Are you okay over there? Oh shit! I see the dog.
Fuck.
Fudge.
I didn't deal with it all night yesterday. All night. That fucking doll. I'm sounding like Chevy Chase in fucking fucking Christmas Vacation. Fucking there it is. Fuck. But
none of us like that doll.
Guys, let's get back to the action. Frank powers out and to get his composure. Rotten goes out to chase Frank, but Frank slides into the ring and cuts off Rotten.
Ooh.
Frank stomps to the back of the neck of Rotten, which should work. He grabs the throat of Rotten and starts choking him. Ruff gets to a 4 count before Frank lets go. Rotten is staggering in the middle of the ropes. Frank hits the ropes, but Rotten hits an up and over, sending Frank crashing to the outside. Oof. But fucking light! Damn it! Right, and then hits the rope.
Why don't you come out here on commentary with us where you don't have to worry about that?
I'm on my way! Fuck this shit! Hold on! Let me get back to the action here.
I will take over. I will take over so you can come out here. So...
Fucking light! Scuba Steve! Damn you! But Rotten, like I said, Rotten is dragging in the middle of the ropes. Frank hits the ropes, but Rotten hits an up and over, sending Frank crashing to the outside. Rotten hits. So as Rotten hits the ropes and hits a suicide dive, slamming Frank into the outside barricade.
Ooh.
You know what? I just got my Christmas fucking bonus.
Was it a year supply of the jelly whatever farm?
You no good Rotten son of a bitch, fucking piece of shit boss! Rotten picks up Frank and slams him head first into the steel post. Rotten runs around to the ring and gets a running momentum, but when Rotten gets back, Frank hits a drop to hold on to Rotten, sending him face first into the steel steps.
Ooh.
Rotten now has to cut to the side of his head now. Rotten now has a cut to the side of his head. Frank grabs Rotten and throws it back into the ring. Frank grabs the face and delivers elbows as he's now trying to inflict as much punishment as possible. Frank slams the head of Rotten down on the mat. Frank hits the ropes and goes for a leg drop, but Rotten moves out of the way and locks in a sharpshooter. Frank pleads do not tap as he fights his way to the bottom rope. Rotten is now frustrated, trying to figure out what he needs to do. He goes to the top rope and he waits for Frank to stand up. As he jumps, Frank catches Rotten and lands a politically incorrect out of nowhere. Oh my God. Frank goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And oh my God. Frank goes for the... Frank Lee is your winner.
Congrats to him.
Wow. But damn. seeing how
That
Rotten
match
did
was
tonight.
absolutely insane.
Rotten gave it his all, and he proved.
Guys, by the way, I just got an email by our head of creative, Mr. Tommy Dyer. It's gonna be. Guess what? The CEO. You're absolutely right about the CEO. He couldn't run a bath, let alone a pay-per-view. Stop changing things. It is a Hell in a Cell match. I had just gotten the email,
Yes.
so we will
We
see
can see
a
him
Hell
sitting
in a
above the
Cell match
ring, too.
tonight. But guys, let's get to a championship match.
Yes.
And this is a singles falls count anywhere match for the Multiverse Championship.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There we go. Great Divine comes out, comes on the curtain, and marches down the ring, yelling at the ramp for a Beast to come out. All of a sudden, Beast comes in from the crowd, attacking Great Divine by hitting him in the back of the head with the steel chair. Beast grabs both arms of Great Divine and starts stomping on the head of Great Divine. Beast goes to the ref and demands him to ring the bell, but the referee is checking on Great Divine. Great Divine is telling the ref to start the match no matter what. As you're right, Mr. Charlie Meltzer, it is the lifetime membership of the Cheesecake Factory. You piece of shit! Oh, God. But Beast goes, mind you, the ref calls for the bell, and Beast goes straight after Great Divine, once kicking the Great Divine in the gut. Beast is now toying with Great Divine by slapping him in the back of the head. Beast picks up Divine and throws him to the corner where Beast is unloading with strikes that stun Divine.
Beast is not messing around tonight.
Not
No,
at
he's
all.
not.
Beast runs to the opposite corner and runs to the Divine with a land a high knee to the face of Divine. Divine powers back out of the apron, and Beast comes to follow. Beast goes down to Divine, but Divine finds the will to hit a nasty uppercut to Beast.
Ooh.
Then proceeds to put Beast head down. What is Divine doing? He just hit a pile driver to Beast on the apron outside of the ring. Beast falls to the mat and hits the floor. Divine goes to Beast and goes for a cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2.
Wow.
Divine picks up Beast. Looks like he's going for the belly to belly, but he just lifted up Beast and sent Beast face first into the steel steps. Oh!
Ooh.
Beast crawls to the apron with great and grabs something. Across the apron, grabs something. When Divine picks up Beast, Beast throws powder in the face of Divine, blinding him. Beast gets up and goes to the apron, and he just hit a springboard moonsault DDT.
Man, this is a side of Divine that we haven't seen in a long time.
You're absolutely right. No, I mean, this is... You know, that's... I mean, here we go. As, you know, Beast gets up and goes to the apron. He just hit a springboard moonsault DDT. Beast goes for the cover. 1, 2, but no! Kicks out at 2. Beast
Man, I thought he had it with that one.
Beast throws Divine over the barricade. They now are fighting in the crowd. Both men are now throwing hands on the steps in front of the fans. Divine grabs Beast's head and slams it hard in the handrails. Divine puts a headlock on Beast and drags him up the steps. And now the concession stands. Divine is grabbing food and throws it on Beast. Beast grabs a bag of popcorn to eat, and it hits a big elbow to Beast. Divine goes to the table where the shirts and hats and other merchandise are being sold. Divine turns around, and when he goes for Alvin Kamara is there, and he just punched Divine in the face, stunning Divine. Oh shit!
Ooh.
Beast sees Divine staggers and he hits that beast up pop-up spine buster through the table. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And here is your winner, still the multiverse champion, Beast.
Damn. But
Whoa.
so close for Divine.
He gave it his all.
And he showed a side that he's willing to do whatever it takes to get this far.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. No doubt about that. But that matchup was intense. But guys, here we go to the next matchup. It is a singles no-holds-barred match for the Hardcore Championship.
Oh boy!
Yay!
Here we go. Now John Reagan's coming first down to the ring, bringing a shopping cart full of toys, garbage cans, bells, street, whatever comes. A few bags. I wonder what that could be. Now Brackus is coming down as well with a cart of his own. This match is going to be more painful to watch.
And also on that cart is that briefcase from last night.
You're absolutely right. The bell has rang and both are underway, both punching each other back and forth. Finally, Brackus is knocked down and Reagans gets out of the ring to take some of his toys out. Tossing the garbage can in the ring, kendo stick, barbed wire, fire extinguisher. My God. Reagans comes back in the ring, but Brackus blows red powder in the face of Reagans, building him.
Ooh.
Brackus is taking the kendo stick and it starts swinging at Reagans' back. My God, all I can hear is the whiplash on his back. Folks, I hope you didn't bring your kids to watch this pay-per-view.
No.
Brackus is taking the garbage can, sitting in between the second and third turnbuckle. He continues to punch Reagans, and he gets him into the corner and goes for a DDT. My God, did you see Reagans' face bounce off the garbage can?
Mm-hmm. That's his nose ain't busted open. That's his nose ain't.
My God, did you see, guys, did you see that from Reagans?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Crazy indeed. No doubt about that. Brackus is laughing, goes to his cart and pulls out a light tube. Brackus is laughing as he goes in carts and pulls out a light tube. He breaks it in the back of Reagans' head. Reagans is busted wide open. Brackus with the sadistic laugh pulls out with a giant lollipop. What the hell? Who the hell brings out a giant lollipop to the hardcore match? Brackus climbs to the back of the ring and starts beating Reagans with the lollipop. Doesn't he realize this is a hardcore match, not a funhouse? What is he, Bray Wyatt?
Well, you gotta remember, some of the hardcore matches in the past have used some of the most odd weapons.
You're absolutely right. No doubt about that, indeed. But Brackus spots one of the bags that Reagans threw in the ring, and he opens it. Oh my! It's broken glass. My God, not again!
I mean, oh no!
Brackus drags Reagans and picked him and gives him a powerbomb onto the glass. My God, can you hear Reagan screaming?
Mm-hmm. I don't like that sound of screaming.
Me either.
Not a good thing.
Not a good thing indeed. But like as Brackus drags Reagans and picked him and gives him a powerbomb onto the glass, like you said, as you can see him screaming. Brackus is taking Reagan's shirt off and he goes to get the barbed wire. He gets back into the ring and Reagans is out of nowhere, spears Brackus. I guess Tommy Dyer is telling him to give him an old dick twist. He just yelled twist it. I mean, I guess we're at I didn't realize we were at a UFC fight. Reggins gets to his feet. He pulls out some fuzzy handcuffs. Who the hell brings fuzzy handcuffs to a hardcore match?
Again, anything.
John Reggins?
Oh my God.
I mean,
but it turns Brackus over and handcuffs him. Brackus is on his knees. Reggins yelling, "I am not responsible for what happens after this." He hits Brackus with that barbed wire to Brackus' face. Man, now he is bleeding from his face. Drenched in his own blood, Brackus is passed out. Reggins is rubbing Brackus' head into the barbed wire while Brackus is not able to get himself free from the cuffs. Reggins taking advantage of the situation. He goes to the back in a cart of his fun toys. What on earth? He has a leather strap. Is he? My God, he is whipping Brackus with that strap to the already exposed bloody back of Brackus.
Ouch.
did Brackus consent to that?
I guess so. Reggins seems to be enjoying himself here. Goes back to the cart and pulls out 2 bags, but what's in them? It's mousetraps and thumbtacks. He is pouring both in the middle of the ring with all that glass and barbed wire. Folks, we are going to need medics around here. This is turning into a death match instead of a hardcore match. Reggins looks at
They're
Brackus
standing
with an
by.
evil grin on his
Yeah.
face. He picks up Brackus. No easy. Yes, he did. Samoan drop onto the mousetrap, thumbtacks, and glass. Guys, this is not good looking good for Brackus. Reggins is helping Brackus to his knees. Brackus all bloody looking at him with just to get over it, sets him up and hits a rope hung flatliner. Reggins goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And here is your winner and still hardcore champion, John Reggins.
Damn. Hey, that is my catchphrase, not yours.
It's equal because we're married.
Well, you just kind of told everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Learn something new every day, huh?
Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Oh, shit.
What's going on?
Jack Steele just walked past my door.
Uh-oh.
And he's standing there as they were loading Brackus on the stretcher.
What the hell? Guys, I don't know what, but we got the fans. Their fans are chanting Brooks World Order and UVC back and forth as Reggins is celebrating. What the hell? Does that mean? But why? But here's the thing. What is going on with that? That is nuts.
There's so many things going on right now just from this match. So many angles.
Yeah, absolutely. But guys, let's get to this next match. It is a singles bourbon street fight for the RPM Championship. And your champion is Zach Monstar taking on Tommy Dyer. What do you think of this matchup, Charlie?
Oh, there's going to be one hell of a match, but god damn it. There's going to be so much alcohol abuse in this match, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But we go to New Orleans where our camera crew is set up on Bourbon Street. We see Tommy Dyer sitting at a bar drinking, and we see Zach Monstar entering the bar trying to figure out where Dyer is at. Monstar enters the Bourbon Pub Paradise bar. Monstar grabs a beer bottle and immediately attacks Dyer in the back of the head. Let's start it off with this way. Okay. So Monstar picks up Dyer and throws him face first into the karaoke machine, busting the glass.
Oh, more glass.
More glass, indeed, no doubt about it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Monstar goes to pick up Dyer, but Dyer breaks it and hits Monstar with a shot to the temple. This causes Monstar to stagger back, and Monstar comes back charging, but he is hit with a back body drop, sending Monstar crashing through a poker table.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dyer picks up a Monstar and puts him to a headlock, and starts dragging him to the streets of New Orleans. Dyer takes Monstar and tries to whip him into the light post, but Monstar does a running moonsault off the light post and hits an inverted DDT onto Dyer. Holy shit!
Damn!
You're damn indeed. Monstar goes to Dyer and starts stomping on the legs of Dyer. Monstar goes to the legs of the Dyer, and he just sunk in the crucifix.
Ooh.
Dyer is screaming in pain, but wait, what is he doing? Dyer just pulled out a voodoo doll of Monstar and is bending it. Oh my God! Monstar is slithering in pain as Dyer is laughing. Are you serious? Do you see this, guys? Do you see this right now? They have a damn Mardi Gras parade coming in.
When did we go from a match to a freaking Stephen King scene?
I don't know, but do they know we have a match going on right now? As Monstar picks up Dyer and throws him face first into one of the floats.
Do you think they care?
No, I don't think they care indeed at all. But Monstar picks up the beads of the ground and he's choking Dyer with the beads now. Monstar uses the beads to choke and drag Dyer back into the bar where they start making their way up the stairs. Oh, I'm intrigued to see what happens next over here. Monstar that takes Dyer to the balcony. He just slammed his head, his throat into the railing. Wait, Monstar is distracted by something. But what? As the camera crew shows a woman flashing for beads on the balcony across from Monstar. What is this? Girl's gone wild?
Welcome to the Mardi Gras.
Oh, it is Mardi Gras. You get beads. You just have to show your boobs.
Distraction is enough as Dyer lands a flatliner that sends Monstar over the balcony for 30 feet, landing onto one of the floats.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, oh my God. Wait, what is Dyer doing? He is climbing over the railing and standing on top of the railing.
No.
Please tell me he's not
Don't
about
do
to
it.
jump. Dyer just
Don't
hit
do it.
Dyer just hit a beautiful moonsault off the railing, crashing a Tommy Dyer inside the float. Ref runs down to check inside the float where you see Dyer on top of Monstar. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, and here is your winner and the new RPM champion, Tommy Dyer.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Yes, Charlie, absolutely right. After the match, Tommy gets up and goes to the front of the float, and he's throwing beads and being in the main spotlight of the Mardi Gras parade. What the hell?
Well, we're not going to see Dyer for the rest of the night. We'll just see his comments. He's going to be having a little too much fun with those beads, if you know what I mean.
Yep, you're absolutely right. But guys, let's get to this next match. It is a singles ladder match for the Overdrive Championship. And now, Charlie, you have the results in front of you, right?
Actually, no, I don't.
What is wrong with you? You should be having these results.
No one emailed me.
I will email them to you really quick.
Already on it. There you go, Charlie. All yours. And I know how much, Charlie, I know how much you actually love ladder matches. I know you're a big fan of them.
I would tell you something, but you don't need to know that we have a ladder set up in our bedroom.
What the hell?
Fuck.
But Charlie, I know how much you actually do.
I'm a huge fan of ladder matches.
So you know what? When the results come to you, take it away, buddy.
Yes, sir.
They should be in your email right now.
I just got them. I'm going all the way down right now to the match.
Tatas for beads, and this is a funny comment right here. How is Dyer yelling blood for beads when he's in a match?
Dyer had a doppelganger. This is New Orleans, for crying out loud.
Yeah, no shit. But you have the match right in front of you, sir.
Yeah, the match is actually including Blake Buchanan and Dylan Mays. And Blake actually is the first one out with the Overdrive title around his waist, and he looks like he is ready for war. I mean, I haven't seen him with this serious face on it in a long time. Dylan is the next one to come out on the ramp, and he makes his way to the ring. And if you actually look, you can actually tell how serious the situation is for both of them. And they both look up in the air. Both are staring up at the title, hanging above them. The ref calls for the bell, and then all of a sudden there's a standoff right in the center of the ring. We all see there's ladders on left, right, all the way around the ring. And all of a sudden, Dylan knocks Blake down and tries to pull his leg. What the hell is going on? Blake uses his leg and pushes Dylan off and through the ropes.
Oh,
Yeah, Dylan uses the ropes to his advantage to light it up against with Blake in the middle of the ring. This time, Blake knocks Dylan to the floor. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. Blake to the ropes, tries to go for a knockdown, but Dylan manages to reverse it into a swinging neck breaker on Blake.
Oh.
damn.
Yeah. Dylan picks up Blake and Irish whips him to the rope and tries to go for a clothesline, but is met with a big boot to the face.
Damn.
Blake picks up Dylan and whips him to the ropes. And then he goes and clotheslines him over the top rope and drops him to the floor. Blake is taunting Dylan from the center of the ring. What's going on here now? What the hell is Dylan doing? Dylan gets back in the ring and kicks Blake in the gut and drops him with a perfect DDT. Dylan picks up Blake and clotheslines him out of the ring. They're spending more time out of the ring than they are in the ring.
Well, you gotta wear him down somehow.
Yeah, that's a good point. Dylan exits the ring and looks at this. He grabs one of the ladders from the outside and pushes it into the ring. Finally, a ladder's in use. I mean, oh man, that's going to be bad. Blake slowly makes his way to his feet and gets back in the ring. Dylan's sporting Blake takes a ladder. Oh no, oh my god, ow, 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 he just hit Blake with the ladder. Dylan takes the ladder and looks up as he's setting it up in the corner. What is he doing here? Blake picks up the ladder and Irish whips him into the corner. But look! Blake reverses it into a Russian leg drop and Dylan actually ends up eating the steel rungs of the ladder because he goes face first into it. Both men are in pain and they're on the mat. Blake is staggering to his feet and sees the ladder and goes to pick up Dylan. Oh, and body slams him across the ladder.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, ow. Blake's taking the ladder from the corner and looks like he's about to set it up. Blake starts slowly, painfully climbing up the ladder. And Dylan starts moving and seeing Blake and pushes the ladder over. Oh, ow, ow. Blake ends up getting crushed on the top rope.
Oh.
Dylan sees us and he starts moving slowly and he grabs the ropes and bounces them. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Blake ends up falling to the floor and we see Dylan decides to, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He dove through the middle rope with a suicide dive. And ends up going right into the barricade. Jesus.
Ooh.
Dylan gets back to his feet and grabs another ladder.
What's going on? What is going
happened?
on? I don't know. Well, if you know where he's at, take it away.
So it looks like, ooh.
What's going on?
Dylan is back to his feet and he grabs another ladder on the ring and the barricade. What on earth is he doing with Blake? Holy I cannot cuss. He just slingshot Blake face first into the ladder. Oh my God.
Oh my God, indeed.
Dylan slowly rolls himself into the ring as he sets up the ladder again. Dylan finally gets the ladder set up. I don't know how it took him that long to get a ladder set up. And he starts to climb.
Oh boy.
Dylan gets to the top and looks like he's got the belt, but he's just hanging there as the ladder falls to the side. Wait.
What's there?
Is Blake doing?
This is unusual.
He's climbing to the top. Oh my! He just speared Blake, or Blake just speared Dylan in mid-air.
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
Oh my God! Are you kidding?
That's my line.
Speed it up, go.
Damn.
But both men are moving as they are lying in the center of the ring. Blake slowly grabs the ladder and sets it up, starts climbing. Dylan is making way back to the ring, but to his feet as he's on the apron. Wait, what is Dylan doing? He just springboarded and got on the top of the ladder. And to me, Blake, both men are going back and forth at the top of the ladder right now. Oh my God! Blake is going for a suplex from the top ladder, but oh my God! Blake just hit a twist of fate off the ladder. Blake slithering in pain. Makes it to his feet. It starts making it to the ladder. And he grabs the title. Here is your winner and still Overdrive champion, Blake Buchanan.
Holy shit balls on a stick.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one.
I mean, it's like saying holy Shania Twain on Rye Toast.
Yeah, but damn.
That's it.
Yeah.
Blake, holy shit.
Blake indeed. Guys, we got to speed this up. Let's get to that next matchup. It is a gauntlet match for the FTW Women's Championship. Now, mind you, we have the participants are Panther, Southern Heart, Sabrina Slays, Letta, and the rookie, Marie Nix, and the champion, Hella Undead, as Panther's music hits as she walks out to the ring and eats, and he walks out and eats to the ring, and she's eating while she's walking to the ring. What the hell? And slides in and she hops up in the middle of the rope and she poses to the crowd and chants Panther. Next, we see Southern Heart's music hits, and she runs down the ramp and slides in, and the bell rings. These two competitors instantly lock up with Panther getting the upper hand and slamming Southern Heart to the mat, followed by a splash and a quick cover. And 1, 2, but no, kicked out at 2. Panther slams her hand to the mat and drags Southern Heart up, only for Southern Heart to slap her across the face. Planted with a DDT. Southern Heart climbs to the ropes and hits Southern Heart and stop with the Southern Heart stop. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Panther has been eliminated.
It hasn't even been a full 2 minutes yet.
These women have something to prove.
Man,
these women have a lot to prove.
A little bit of Mickey James there.
Yeah, you ain't lying there, that guy. You ain't lying there. But Panther has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. As Southern Heart catches her breath, as Sabrina slays her music hits, as she runs in the ring, slides in an instant nails Southern Heart with a kick to the gut, followed by a DDT. Sabrina drags Southern Heart up and smirks, and she laughs and nails the Psycho Breaker. It covers Southern Heart. 1, 2, but no! Southern Heart kicked out. Sabrina can't believe it. Sabrina drags Southern Heart up only to be met with a knee to the gut, followed by a German suplex. Southern Heart climbs into the top rope and goes for the Southern Heart stomp, only for Sabrina to roll out the way. Southern Heart crashes to the mat. Sabrina grabs Southern Heart and plants her for the Psycho Effect and pins her. 1, 2, 3. Southern Heart has been eliminated.
Damn.
Holy shit.
These women are not messing around, are they?
No, they're not.
They are being paid by the hour. They're wanting to get done and over with.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
The Southern Heart guys has been eliminated. Hella Undead's music hits as she rushes in the ring, slides in and instantly nails Sabrina with a loose-ass press and delivers lefts and rights to the face of Sabrina. Sabrina kicks her off and kicks up as the two lock up, and Sabrina slaps Hella across the face and plants it with a DDT. Sabrina goes for the cover, only for Hella to roll her up, and the ref counts. 1, 2, 3. What the hell? Sabrina Slays has been eliminated.
She was everyone's pick to win this match.
Yes, you're absolutely. She was actually the crowd favorite to win this match.
Yeah.
Not just the fan favorite.
Man, the crowd's starting to get active out here, though.
You're absolutely. The crowd is going nuts here. They're chanting, holy you know what I'm saying, the word you say.
Yeah, holy shit. I won't get fined for saying that.
You're absolutely right.
Now, who comes out next?
Let's see. As the music hits, it's Letta as she walks out and stands on the ramp before she walks out to the ring and slides and stares holes into Letta as Hella laughs and charges Letta, but Letta sidesteps and Hella slams shoulder first into the ring post as Hella stumbles back. Letta nails her with a forearm to the back as Hella falls. Letta backs up and waits for Hella to get up her hands and knees, and Letta nails the possessed stomp and goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
We're going to have a new champ. We're going to have a new champ.
Holy shit! She has been eliminated. This elimination guarantees there will be a new champion crowd. And Alec, I can't hear you. You muted yourself.
Holy shit. We are going to have a new women's champion.
You're absolutely right. But who will it be? As the music hits, it's Marie Nix. Marie music, and she steps up to the stage with the family surrounding her. Casey hugs her, and Marie rushes to the ring and slides in as Letta laughs and looks at her and waves her over. Marie shakes her head and tilts her head looking at Letta. Letta rushes over as Marie leapfrogs over as spins around and nails her to a forearm to the back of the head, sending Letta stumbling to the mat. Marie waits for Letta to get up as she rushes in, only for Letta to catch her. And she nails a swinging neck breaker and covers Marie Nix. 1, 2, no! 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 It didn't happen. Letta can't believe it. Letta can't believe it. Letta drags Marie only to be met with the headbutt, sending Letta back, stumbling back. Marie giggles and somehow picks Letta up and nails the bittersweet. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Holy shit!
Winner and new women's champion here at FTW is Miss Marie Nix. But guys, look at the Titantron. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? Did someone spike my bang or something?
Did you just see what I just saw? Who the hell was that?
I think that at the end it said Alex
I don't
in the
know.
card.
Is it?
I
It
don't
can't
know.
be. It can't be her. No way.
No way.
There's no way that can be her. But Miss Alec, let's give it so people who were not watching this right away. Why don't you give you know a rundown of tonight's matchups before we get to the main event?
Yes. So the first match we had Eric Mullinax taking on Robbie Cutthroat. And this match was epic. But in the end, Eric Mullinax was able to pull the win out over Cutthroat. Then we had just a regular singles match between Mr. Billy Gore and Mr. Brian Bludger. And Billy Gore came out on top of that one. Then we had Sean Shady McKenzie taking on Ray Jax in match 3, where we saw a completely different side of Ray Jax. And he was able to pull out that victory. We didn't even have a match 4. It was supposed to be Hellblazer versus Wicked Sin versus Jackson Smith, but Jackson brutally assaulted Wicked Sin backstage, actually knocking him unconscious. Then we had the Inferno match between Negan and Hobo Joe, which we don't know what we saw. Nightmare appeared, then Hobo Joe sent Negan through the flames.
No, Negan caused a distraction. Remember, Nightmare caused a distraction.
Yeah. And then we had Mr. Johnny Rotten taking on Mr. I Don't Give a Fuck in his, I believe it was his retirement tour, where Mr. I Don't Give a Fuck came out on top. Then we had a Falls Count Anywhere for that multiverse championship between Beast and Great Divine, where Beast was able to pull out that victory and is still our multiverse champion. Then we saw what I believe to be one of the bloodiest matches here tonight, the no holds barred match between John Reagans and Brackus, where John Reagans came out on top and retained his hardcore title.
Even Legion is speechless.
Mm-hmm.
That don't happen very often.
No, it does not. But guys, I mean, go ahead.
Almost done.
Yeah.
Then we had a bourbon street fight where we saw Tommy Dyer become the new RPM champion. Then we had Mr. Meltzer's favorite type of match, a ladder match, where we saw Blake Buchanan overcome Dylan Mays to retain his Overdrive title. And then, as we just saw, Marie Nix of the family has become your, I'm going to attempt this, your new FTW Women's Champion.
Yeah, and then we just saw this weird package on the Titantron.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, we got a camera showing in the locker room of Sarabai as he's ready. Look at him. He's ready to go.
I've never seen him this focused.
And look at Nightmare. Look how focused he is. Nightmare knows he's ready for this fight. And he's got that smile on his face after what he did to Negan earlier.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
This,
Guys, we need as we see now, his Legion just swung that door open. He swung his door open. It looks like he's ready, but guys, we all need to get cameras as well. As Tommy Dyer is at the bar throwing money around and buying drinks for everyone after his win against Zach Monstar in that same bar that they just destroyed.
Hey, Tommy, save a drink for me. When the show's over, I'll come and I'll buy you a round too.
Yo, Tommy, I'm buying you a round, definitely. And Tommy,
I'll buy you one with Charlie's money.
I'm definitely.
You spend my money
buy with your
anyhow.
own money. No, spend your own money, Alec. We don't spend your.
She
We don't.
No, it's fun to
No.
spend.
He is your new RPM champion. You show some respect to Tommy Dyer, and you throw him some money. You not some money. You buy him a
I am.
round.
I'm just using his money.
No, you use your own money. Damn it.
No, Randy lost where the wife spends all the husband's money.
I'm charging mine to the FTW account. What are you talking about? Stupid.
Actually, that's what
That's a good idea.
I was going to do the EWA account.
Killer D's gonna kill you if you know that, right?
He could try.
Yeah, that's true. He said booze and bitches for all. I mean, Tommy Dyer must be having a night because he probably just saw some titties. But guys, let's get to this main event.
Yes.
The red lights are flashing around here as the cell lowers to the ring as dramatic music plays as the crowd is chanting. This main event could either top night ones or be just as epic. What do you guys think?
Night one's is going to be hard. Night one's going to be hard to do.
Night one for the money, but I almost guarantee it's going to be bloodier.
If it's bloodier in this one than the night one, yeah, that will top it. But if it doesn't, this would be just as epic. The lights black out. The crowd cheers and a creepy choir starts to chant as the camera shows a group of hooded druids all wearing demon masks walking up the ramp, and they all bow to one knee all at the same time, and the chanting stops. Legion music booms as the red spotlight illuminates him settling on a throne made entirely of bones and skulls. Holy hell, do you see this?
Damn!
Yes, epic.
Legion is seen wearing a tattered black hooded trench coat covered in chains and spikes. Is also wearing the skull head of a cow. Legion slowly stands from the throne and raises his arms as the fire shoots up from the stage and the red light shines all over the Superdome.
Whoa!
Legion is making his way down, the stairs, passing the hooded figures as they turn and follow him one by one down the ramp. And he stops at the edge of the apron and spreads his arms out, and two of the figures remove a coat and then the mask. Legion reveals to be covered in body paint from his face down, representing Carnage from the Marvel Comics. What the hell? What a presence! Legion walks through the door and enters the ring, and it looks around the cell as he waits for his opponents.
If that's the mindset Legion's going to be in, if it's going to be like Carnage, oh damn!
Yep, as we hear the
That's
music,
not terrifying at all.
we hear the music, and Sarabai makes his way to the ring as the music booms, and he's all fired up. Sarabai has been waiting for this match since it was announced. But also keep that in mind, he's not the only one that wants to end Nightmare's reign, because so does Pure Evil Force that's currently standing in the ring, that is Legion. Sarabai looks on at the cell, and he makes his way to the door and enters the door slowly, locks eyes with Legion before giving him a slow nod, sliding into the ring.
Look at Sarabai's gear.
Sarabai, what is Sarabai wearing?
It's his normal jeans and hoodie, but it's almost purple lined.
Whoa.
It's
Purple
representing
Sabrina's color.
Yeah.
Guys, look up. Guys, look up. Look in the rafters. Letta is holding her ribs and grunting, watching from above. She's hurting. Legion and Sarabhai stare each other down as the lights black out once again, and Nightmare appears on the stage. When the lights come back on, his theme plays. Nightmare holds the adrenaline title on his shoulder and slowly reaches his arm out. Wait, that's Sabrina!
Oh,
Sabrina slowly walks out and walks Nightmare down to the ring as Nightmare stops her at the door and he nods her. When he enters, she slams the door shut, giggling. Legion looks on unimpressed as Sarabhai paces back and forth. He is now incensed after seeing Sabrina in Nightmare's corner.
I have not seen him this pissed.
As we see the LED graphic for the Adrenaline Champion shows up on the screen with red lighting effects as the referee rings for the bell. Here we go. It's main event time. Without warning, Sarabhai charges for Nightmare and begins the first attack of the night and flurries him with strikes and kicks to the gut in the corner and begins to stomp him down to a seated position. Sarabhai levels Nightmare and hits a massive kick right to the side of the head. Sarabhai looks on as Sabrina shows frustration as he shrugs. Sarabhai picks up Nightmare and hits him with a scoop slam. Before he makes his next move, Legion suddenly grabs his shoulder as the crowd goes, ooh! Legion looks at Sarabhai and then at Nightmare and then drops Night with a big boot, then nudges him to the outside.
Ooh. They essentially just took out the champion.
Yep. Legion slowly turns to Sarabhai and said, now it's time for you face me. Sarabhai realizes he has to do so, and he nods as they look up in the center of the ring. Sarabhai uses his size to his advantage and puts Legion in a tight headlock before Legion lifts him up and slams him onto his back. Holy crap.
He picks Sarabhai up?
Sarabhai sits up, shocked at what just happened, and Legion has a more fierce expression rather than a smirk. Sarabhai gets up, they both trade blows, and Sarabhai hits a quick shot to the gut before Legion answers with the chop to the throat.
Oh.
Yeah, oh indeed. Legion whips Sarabhai into the ropes, and Nightmare grabs the legs of Sarabhai, and Sarabhai turns to Nightmare. Legion clotheslines Sarabhai outside the ring, and then almost instantly measures both men and runs through the ropes for a suicide dive, shoving them both into the cell. Oh my God.
Man.
We are seeing a style of Legion I have never seen before. Legion picks up and elbows Nightmare in the jaw before grabbing Sarabhai and throwing him into the steel steps. Legion turns his attention to Nightmare, who then knees Legion in the gut and then returns the favor by shoving Legion's head into the steel. Nightmare hits a few right hands before knocking Legion into the steel post nearby. Nightmare turns his head to Sarabhai and measures him and runs full speed and leaps onto the steel steps for a flying clothesline, dropping Sarabhai to the floor.
Damn!
Nightmare grabs Sarabhai and rolls him into the ring and then slides a chair in as well. Nightmare begins an onslaught with the chair to the back of Sarabhai and then puts the chair underneath the head.
No, don't do it, no!
Nightmare steps back up to the curb stop, but runs into a sidewalk slam by Sarabhai. Sarabhai is holding his back and grabs Nightmare for a suplex. Sarabhai is suddenly is turned around by Legion, who's on the apron and is grabbed for a choke slam and lands hard on the side of the apron back first. The crowd roars as Legion and Nightmare are now one-on-one. And Legion snarls and gets into the ring. Nightmare motions for Legion to bring it, and Legion rolls his eyes with a huge uppercut to Nightmare before sending him into the corner head first. Legion uses his forearm, choking Nightmare, and then runs the ropes, throwing a massive right hand, knocking Nightmare to the mat. Legion leans against the ropes, following the strike, and moves his hand, mocking like it hurt. Legion measures and grabs the top rope and uses it for leverage as he leaps up and stomps hard onto the chest. On his chest. Legion waits for Nightmare to stand up, but Sarabhai grabs his legs and drives him to the outside of the ring, brawling with him. And Legion stares in slight annoyance. Legion watches on as Sarabhai goes for a clothesline, but Nightmare ducks and spears Sarabhai through the cell wall.
Oh,
damn!
Holy
shit!
Yeah. As you hear listen to the crowd, they're chanting "Holy shit!"
This main event is epic.
Legion laughs himself and does a mocking applause and then shrugs himself as Nightmare slowly gets up and starts to go after Legion once again, and Nightmare suddenly hits a sling blade. Nightmare laughs and extends his arms as Sabrina, as the lights flicker red and suddenly Legion sits up. Oh boy, that's not good. Legion looks incensed and pops his head as Nightmare and chokeslams him. Legion sets up Nightmare and Sarabai grabs Legion from behind, but Legion spins around and hits Sarabai with Acid Rain Mist.
Oh,
Sarabai falls back to the outside and Legion wipes his mouth and goes to Nightmare, who hits a low blow to Legion. Oh. Nightmare sets up for that devastating punk kick and runs to Legion, who suddenly hits the premonition. Legion sets up for the Legion's lecture, but suddenly Sabrina's in the ring and she turns around furious. Legion towers over with a very knowing expression and she goes to slap him, but Legion catches her hand. Legion looks at it, then looks at her, then looks at Sarabai, who is still fighting to see through the mist. He looks back at her and he suddenly looks in her. Suddenly his eyes look to a glow, a bright red, and says, "Remember who you're supposed to be." And then yanks her hand away. Sabrina is back in shock. Then looks around and sees Sarabai and runs after him. Legion turns his attention back to Nightmare as he turns around, still groggy, and he is caught by the throat. Legion hit Legion's lecture. He hit Legion's lecture. Legion goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And new champion. New champion. New champion. My God, Legion perks up with an evil expression, laughing as he is presented the Adrenaline Championship. The lights turn into a red spotlight as Legion drops to his knees and raises the belt like the Undertaker. With his tongue out and fire blasts all over the Superdome, cameras show Sabrina trying to help clean up Sarabai's face as he celebrates. Legion slowly exits the ring and walks over to both of them, who are suddenly alert, thinking they are in danger. Legion suddenly raises his hand to Sarabai, who shakes his hand and he nods and steps back. Legion slowly waves as the lights shut off and Legion is gone.
Did Legion just show, in his own way, a sign of respect?
I guess so. We are now in the era of Legion, and Letta smirked, and she faded into the dark. What will happen after we return to our original programming? Guys, this has been WrestleMadness.
My uncle just texted me. He gave this match a 6-star rating.
Dave Meltzer is drunk with power. Stop it. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, tune in tonight when we have the draft. Now it's May 1st here, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we have a draft here later on tonight. Stay tuned to see what you guys. Guys, this has been WrestleMadness. Good night, folks.